Who was Sir John A Macdonald? Sir John A Macdonald was the first Prime Minister of what is now known as Canada. He moved to Kingston when he was 5 and practiced law in the Kingston and surrounding area, opening an office in Kingston at 19. Given that Kingston is widely recognized as Sir John A Macdonald's hometown, it is uniquely positioned to engage with its history from a local perspective, and in ways that may resonate nationally as well. The City of Kingston is actively engaging to tell a fuller story of the history of Sir John A Macdonald and his legacy. Though Macdonald is certainly a significant figure in Canadian history, his role in establishing parliamentary democracy was rooted in racism that still oppresses Indigenous and other marginalized communities today. What was his relationship to Indigenous peoples? Macdonald was the key architect of implementing the residential school policy nationwide. Macdonald, Prime Minister at the time, commissioned journalist and politician Nicholas Flood Davin to study the student industrial schools for Indigenous children in the United States. Davin's recommendation to follow the United States example of aggressive civilization led to public funding of the residential school system. For a period of more than 150 years, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit children were taken from their families and communities to attend schools which were often located far from their homes. More than 150,000 children attended these schools, and many never returned. These schools were in operation from 1831 to 1996. Residential schools were a systematic, government-sponsored attempt to assimilate Indigenous peoples and destroy cultures and languages so that they no longer existed as distinct peoples. These schools were underfunded, overcrowded, and the quality of education was substandard. Children were harshly punished for speaking their own languages. Staff were not, and still have not, been held accountable for how they treated the children. Children suffered physical, emotional, mental, and sexual abuse at residential schools. They also suffered from loneliness and a longing to be with their families. These schools hurt children, hurt families, and hurt communities. The distinct cultures, traditions, languages, and knowledge systems of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples were eroded by forced assimilation. The damage caused by these schools and Sir John A Macdonald's legacy continues to this day. Many Indigenous peoples across Turtle Island experience intergenerational trauma because of the schools. It is important that we continue to recognize and acknowledge how our education systems continue to uphold racism and systemic oppression today. We should not be praising Indigenous peoples for being resilient, but working to dismantle the systems that force them to be resilient. Why are we renaming the school? Senator Murray Sinclair once said, "Education got us into this mess, and education will get us out." As an educational institution, we must acknowledge our responsibility to Indigenous students and families to ensure we are providing culturally relevant education and teaching the true history of what is now known as Canada. For non-Indigenous students and families, this is an opportunity to support truth and reconciliation through meaningful action. The renaming of the school is an opportunity for the Limestone District School Board to fulfill its mission, which states, "We prepare students within safe and inclusive environments to embrace a changing world as lifelong learners and informed, responsible citizens." We want schools to be a place where we celebrate and honor each student, their stories, and their voice. We can do this by moving forward education by teaching the truth. Teaching the truth means recognizing the harms that Sir John A Macdonald imposed on Indigenous peoples. To have a school named after him ensures that his legacy is honored and creates a harmful environment for Indigenous and marginalized students, families, teachers, and staff in our community. Though Macdonald is certainly a significant figure in Canadian history, there is a difference between significant and worthy of honoring. In considering his significant role in history, we must acknowledge his role in establishing systems that continue to oppress Indigenous and other marginalized communities. To remove the name Sir John A Macdonald from this school is not erasing history. Instead, we are working with the understanding that considering new evidence and in every new context, it is important for us to lend new meanings to the lessons of the past, the communities we inhabit, and the future of our education systems. Looking at Sir John A Macdonald in a critical light is in fact history in the making. It defines our current day and age. In doing so, we are upholding our commitment to truth and reconciliation and ensuring that we are creating a safe space for everyone. We are dedicated to finding a new name through community consultation and input that creates a new and more positive legacy for this school. For more information on Sir John A Macdonald, the residential school system, and the renaming of École Kingston East Elementary School, please visit any of the following resources: Limestone District School Board's website, CBC's Beyond 94, the National Center for Truth and Reconciliation, Project of Heart, the Legacy of Hope Foundation, the Gord Downey and Cheney Wenjack Fund, the Orange Shirt Day Organization, or the Woodland Cultural Center. For those in need of further support, here are some places you can contact. Mental health counseling and crisis support is available through hopeforwellness.ca, and counseling is available in multiple languages on request. And the National Indian Residential Schools Crisis Line is available for former Indian residential school students and available 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Miigwech. Yawa. Merci. Thank you.